Cool. I'm live again, guys. Yay, 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 yay. Well, I had some requests to go live today, so I thought, why not? Give the people what they want, visit a little bit, talk. I don't know though. I was sitting here like, do I have anything to talk about? Shoot. So I'm hoping that chat will bring the discussion because I'm boring as heck right now. Just working, not ready to start a new book yet. I thought maybe I could do it tonight, but I'm not up for it. Things have been hectic, so I'm just kind of like beat. But yeah, I got the front bun. Y'all like that look? Let me know in the chat. Um, yeah, but we should have a lively one. Actually, I might take my hair down. It'll look nicer for the stream, won't it? I have the hair completely down, more ladylike, not so unusual. Did I do the art behind me? No, I did not. I got it mass produced. I just thought it was interesting. It reminded me of something I might do. I guess that's kind of why I liked it. I was like, reminds me of drawings I've done. Simple, monochrome type of, you know, line work. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. Nice and sultry there. It's good to see you, Dystopian Deep Dives. I was enjoying your streaming. I was, well, I commented, you saw I commented on a couple of your streams, um, doing my own deep dive, and then enjoying your reading stream too. They're nice, especially like the time you're doing them. It's like I'm at work, just kind of, I don't know, nice to listen to while I do my little tasks. Yeah, I'm dropping a link. Yeah, guys, go ahead and check Dystopian Deep Dives out. It's good stuff. And the book she's reading is very interesting. Let me pull up my thing here and pin it. I just want to hear, love hearing my voice. It doesn't bother me at all hearing my voice recorded. There we go. Man, tough day. Ugh. I should get more comfortable here. What's been going on in the news? Everyone's been responding to that poor, unfortunate girl that didn't get any guys on that dating show. But I don't know. Her voice was like really unattractive. Like, I don't know. When I heard her voice at first, I thought she sounded deaf. So I was kind of like, this isn't going to go over well. And then she had all of this like really like intense energy. I felt for her. I did. Yeah, the sweater vest girl. Poor sweater vest girl. What's her name? Riley. Oh God. Riley. I don't like that name either. I've known a number of like female to male trans people that were called Riley, and that's kind of like an interesting thing. It's not a very feminine name as well. So like that name coupled with like the really intense kind of, I felt for her. I was like, this girl does not know how to be, I don't know, exciting to men. Check out my little lammy. So this lammy, I was admiring it at Safeway. This was like one of the Easter like lineups. You know, they always have little toys at the grocery store. And I saw it a few times. I was like, oh, that's super cute. Well, it ended up in the like clearance. And it was only at like $1. And I was like, you know what? You're only $1. I remember you. I'm gonna take you home with me, Lammy. So Lammy's part of our home now. I know, yeah, Riley. It's yeah, it's quite a name. It's not something that I would name a kid. I think I'm gonna put Lammy though behind me. I don't want to be here holding Lammy the whole time. I finally got the new air conditioner installed, so I can put stuff back here and put Lammy here. But I need something maybe to prop Lamby up. I'm not sure. I don't know. And then yeah, I've got my other dolls. So I've got this like I think this is a Campbell's soup kit. I'm not sure. Found it at a Goodwill and I was like, oh, that's got to come home with me. Little freaky doll. But cute, but very cute. I like these kind of dolls where they're all like the hair is plastic too. I always wanted one of those Barbies that had that kind of hair. They sold them periodically when I was a kid, and I was always like trying to tell my dad to get one for me, but he never did. So I never had one of the Barbies with like the, pure hard plastic hair. They always had that like stringy plastic hair. And I don't own any Barbies now, which is kind of funny because I do collect. It's not like I have a massive toy collection, but I have a few, different things. And like obviously my troll dolls. I might put my troll dolls out here. That might be fun. They've kind of all been put away. They're not out and play having fun right now. I'll say that. But yeah, it would be nice to have a Barbie doll though in the collection, just for nostalgia's sake. Just one, I didn't keep any from my childhood. And yeah, this doll, another one I picked up at the thrift store. She had she's an Alaskan doll. Genuine porcelain doll. She was another Goodwill find. Designed exclusively for Arctic Circle Enterprises Incorporated, Anchorage, Alaska, in an Eskimo parka style. So yeah, we made parkas like this when I was in first grade, I think. And my oh dang, did I dislodge her? I think I dislodged my girl from her little stand. There we go. Sorry, sister. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I might need Jamie's help to get this right. Dang. There we go. So yeah, we made little parkas like this. And it's real fur. It's got real rabbit fur around it. So I don't know. I didn't think it was right just leaving her there in the bin with the reject dolls. So she came home with me too. So yeah, a few of my little toys. I was also thinking about putting my I don't know. I need to get like some kind of organizer thing for my nail polish. Hey, Achilles 7. Yeah. Okay, they get them from a catalog. Dolls creep you out. What? I guess I can kind of see some dolls being creepy, but I don't know. I like dolls. Not like, I don't have like a massive collection. I've got those two, and then I've got my troll dolls. I don't think I have any other dolls. Yeah. So they don't freak me out. At least not my troll dolls. And I would like to get more troll dolls. It's so funny. I took my hair down and now I'm just fussing with it. Ain't that always the way? They remind you of 80s scary movies. Oh, wow. I would love to have some clown dolls. I love clowns, to be honest. They're one of my favorite things. I'm getting messaged on my phone, but my phone's over there. I used to do like more clown drawings. I haven't really done any clown drawings either in a while. That would be fun to do because I don't do a lot of, I don't know, characters, but they're fun, especially clowns. I don't know. When I was like videoing, or I took video of that like creepy statue. I don't know if you guys saw it. I put it in the I uploaded it to my shorts. There are a couple of videos I took of this creepy statue that actually looked like an entity I encountered back in the day. Um, yeah, it. I went over to like look at it more closely, and there was this couple. They looked like Satanists, right? The guy was wearing a satan. He was actually wearing a satanic pentagram shirt, you know, with the upside down goat head and like the Hebrew letters around it. And I like went up and was looking at it. They were kind of like a normal couple though. It's so funny. They like I could tell that they were like into some dark stuff, but at the same time they looked like a normal family because it was him, his wife, and she was like really heavily tattooed and just kind of looked like a pretty normal Portland hipster mom. And then they had a daughter who was pretty adorable, um, probably like 8 or 9 years old, and she kept like coming around and was having trouble like actually taking video because she kept getting in the shot, and I was like, hey, I'm not trying to get you. Yeah, well, no, they didn't look like that, like, you know what I mean. When I say like they look like normal hipsters, right? Oh god, Stefan, really? Oh my god. My next door neighbors are two elderly gay Satanists. It's amazing to me how like, yeah, it's like people, they're so deceived they don't even like know how evil they're being. But yeah, I went over to like look at the thing and get more video of it. And as I went up there, the guy was like, "Oh, you look like this clown, like this local clown, because there's like a clowns are pretty popular here. It's like a profession. I considered being a clown for a while, guys. Like I was considering going to clown school in my early 20s. So, um, I had I do have a bit of a fascination with it. I do think it's like an art form, like I don't, anyway. He was like, "Oh, you look like this clown." I think he said her name was Olive Pepper or Olive Root Beer. Let me see if I can find her. Look her up, maybe. He was like, "You remind me of that clown," and I was like, "That's so funny." This guy says I look like a clown. Yeah, Olive Root Beer. Oh my god, I kind of do look like her. Oh, she's on Instagram. Let's pull her up. I'll share it. My neighbor. Yeah. Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? I love Rosemary's Baby though. It's such a spooky film. I mm, I don't know. I think it's really well done. It's very very well done. It captures like something. Oh yeah, I follow her too, Carolyn Borsenko. She's an interesting one, isn't she? She does all that like. I mean, I'm like, dang, I could have been doing this stuff. And hello to, let's see who else is in the chat. We've got Zealots Den in the chat. Shout out Jamie Russell, my dear love. Okay, so this is the clown olive root beer. Yeah, I guess I could kind of see it. Oh, dang. They want me to log in. I'll log in. No problem. I'll just log in with Facebook. That'll be easier. Pardon me, guys. Sorry. So yeah, this is the clown he said I reminded him of. I mean, yeah, nice cat. Oh, it's a one-eyed dog. Yeah, I heard she was a bike clown. She goes around on a bike. That is not me. I guess I could be the scooter clown. Oh my god, she has a mask. Okay, that's a bit much. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Well, cool. That's the clown that I remind someone of. Isn't that fun? Hey, cupcake. Hey, little cupcake. Yeah, it does. I don't know. I'm able to separate the art from the artist most of the time. The thing is, though, like, it's okay to just enjoy, like, seeing something from, like, someone who's not being, or it's okay to understand that evil people can do interesting things. I don't know. Like, I'm a Christian, so I always want to like believe in some kind of redemption, for people. And maybe their art is that. Oh my God, I have a guest, guys. I can't believe it. Wild Heart 5 is here.
Hello.
Hello.
People.
Let me turn up your mic. I can't hear you too good. Yeah, I'm gonna up you a little bit. Don't worry, just all right. How you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I got very drunk the other day and fell over and hurt my head. So I've got like a brain injury.
Jesus.
Yeah, but other than that, everything's good.
But Zelazim's like, no. Zelazim, pray for him. Have I seen Possession? No, I don't think I have seen it as a film. Talking to chat. So, do you have a new channel, Wild Heart 5? Who's Iron Doom? Do you know someone named Iron Doom?
No.
Hey, Iron Doom, can you comment in the back chat who you are?
Yeah, midnight
Is it
sparkle.
Midnight? Oh, okay. Is it Midnight Spark? I was like thinking maybe it would be him.
Yeah,
Hello.
Hi,
yeah.
that's not Midnight Sparkle.
Yes, it is. It is. Do you recognize my sexy voice?
Okay, I hear you. Sorry, it's you. How you been?
I've been pretty well. What about you, Wild Heart? Huh? How you doing, buddy?
He fell.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just walking up. I just woke up.
Well, I mean,
So
if you fell, then you're not doing good, are you? I
yeah,
mean,
I felt a little there, but yeah, I'm doing good, man. Yeah, everything's
that's
good.
good.
Little Cupcake ASMR asked, "How's it going?" It's all right. I'm okay.
Little cupcake. Yes, he is. He's alive.
He's alive. I was worried. I hadn't seen you in a while. I prayed a couple of times. I was like, Lord, let me
Yeah,
know what's happening. And people asked me about you too. Who was? I think it was Josh that was asking about you. Who's the English? And I couldn't. He was like, "Who's the English guy that comes on here?" I was like, "I don't have an English guy that joins me."
Hey, Wild Heart. Wild Heart. Again, you need a laptop, man, because the thumbnails that come up for your stream are just very creepy. Okay, I'm sorry. Something to tell you they're very creepy. You're close to the camera. It's just so.
Yeah, um,
Somebody get us a laptop stat. Seriously.
I need a new laptop. Yeah, I'm just on the phone, and I don't know how to work it. So yeah, I'll be struggling.
You
We could,
broke your laptop too?
he did. He did like a while ago, and
Dang.
he's been trying to do live streams on his phone, and a lot of them just wind up with him frozen at the space that just looks. I know he can't help it, but I don't know. Obviously, he's not ugly. I'm just saying the faces he's stuck on are just generally very creepy to look at.
Yeah, it's because I go into a different tab to play music to
Well, you
myself.
really should stop doing that until you get a laptop, buddy.
Yeah, yeah.
What's up, Jado in the chat?
Yeah.
Jado in the chat says, I started a joke that started the whole world laughing, but I couldn't see that the joke was on me. Clown
Oh,
emoji.
that is Faith No More. Yeah,
You have vape no more, don't you? Or do you? I don't know.
no, it's a song by Faith No More. I started a joke.
I
We
mean, there is
started.
some truth to that, unless you're torturing somebody and they're not laughing. You may be laughing, but they might be screaming. When you laugh, the world laughs with you. Faith no more, solid group. I wonder if people who are, I don't know, hypersensitive.
I mean, um, this is just a part of who I am. I mean, this is me, but like, you don't get the full picture just interacting with me here. You can only get like a snippet of a
I
person is.
mean, I may be more reserved offline, but I am who I am. Like I'm not hiding anything.
And I'm not making anything up either. But you can only share so much of yourself. And it's also good to hold things back too. You don't want to be an oversharer.
Made that mistake many times.
All right, people in the chat are concurring that they like the band Faith No More. Oh,
Oh
hey,
yeah,
Charlie Yoda's here. He's bringing the. What's up, Zenny? Good to see you, Zenny. Tar Baby Yoda and Zenny. All the good people are here. She. So, are you doing like? Do you have a channel Wild Heart 5? Is that the new one? I think he went
uh,
away.
I don't like. I can't go out. I think. Yeah, but I've just been listening to music recently. I've not been going live with anything.
Okay, okay. And people are happy to see you. Wild Fart. He laughed.
Wild Fart is definitely
That's
a
so
name.
dumb. He still laughed. That's awesome. Huh. I like that We Care a Lot song.
Oh yeah, we
It's
go.
a job, but someone's got to do it. What? Clip him saying, or me reading out Wild Heart and him laughing. Jamie, get in here, say hi to Wild Heart. He missed you.
Hi, Wilder.
That's all right. I can't see the comment.
And when's the wedding?
What is Gooning? Is it like an M word thing?
What?
Um, okay, I think I know what it is. Yoda, please. He's had a brain injury, Yoda, please. Mr. Bungle. Oh yeah. Okay, thank you for clarifying, Yoda. Thank you. That's what I was suspecting it meant.
Harry,
Mhm.
I have an infected cat on the heel of my foot.
We care a lot about the people and the people and the folks. Yeah, it's good song.
He said, "Get well, Wildheart."
Yeah,
That's
I'm sorry.
nice. Well wishes in the chat.
Yeah, I'm going into detox and rehab in a bit.
When?
Uh, the kind of me through. So yeah,
How do you
I
feel about that? Are you feeling good about that? Are you feeling like you're dreading it?
yeah,
Do you feel like
no,
it's just something to do?
yeah, no, I need it. Yeah, so that will be it.
Well, what did you think of Glastonbury this year?
Glastonbury.
It seemed kind of like, I don't know, sad or something. I don't know. Hello. Cecil says buenas noches to Wild Shart.
Shark?
Yeah, instead of fart, it's now Shart.
What?
Hi, Argolinus. Argolinus is here now.
That
We got all the
that
people.
is that is going to be my next channel. Wildcat.
Number 5. Hi, Jamie. How you doing?
Tired.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wildheart.
Yeah,
Wildheart. Do you hear me?
yeah.
Are you actually going back, or are you just, blowing smokes up our asses? Needs to be asked.
No, they're getting me into detox and rehab. And
Really?
yeah,
Well, if that's true, that's great, considering you were actually in one a couple of months ago, but then decided to go be like, nope.
Yeah, in Britain they do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
no, I went to detox for like 2 weeks.
You should join NAA.
NA. Is that Narcotics Anonymous?
NA/AA.
Oh, that's right. You do narcotics too, don't you?
Oh yeah, I've been to Narcotics Anonymous. I
He
take
smells
cocaine.
powder that's been in the butts of small children that taken over the border.
What?
Well, maybe from the migrants. Are you safe from the migrants in the boats, Wildheart? Are they in any hotels near you? Have they kidnapped any of your children?
When a man kisses a woman, it can't be gay. By the way, yes, homo.
I've not got any children. So
That you
Okay.
know of.
I'm sure
yeah.
Wildheart
I'm
had a child he'd know.
You think his friends would tell him?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Even if a guy was like a total scumbag, you wouldn't keep the fact that he had a kid from him, would you?
Depends if you're a prostitute.
But prostitutes aren't likely to keep their kids. They just are gonna
Accidents
abort
happen.
them.
No, I've slept with many prostitutes, but they all always make you wear a condom. So
See, there you go.
yeah, so I want to have anything.
Are you offended by that?
No, fine.
No comment.
It's probably for the best.
Oh, that's secondary.
I'm just saying, I've been seeing things and they were making reports about like the migrant crisis. And they have all these people coming in, but it's mostly men. Why is it all men if they're refugees? It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Coming into work.
Into your country.
It's all
I seen it. And then they're grabbing the women and the girls and doing all kinds of horrible things. And they're from the S-word whole countries.
Oh, I don't watch the news or anything.
That's good for you. Yeah, don't watch the news.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody has advice for you if you want it.
What's that?
Forgive your evil mother and beta father and apologize for resenting them. That's the secret sauce, Wild at Heart.
No, my mom and me were great.
Oh, see, there we go. Another person that thinks their mom is great.
Yeah. And
No.
my dad's dead. Yeah.
Was your mom perfect, Wild Heart?
Pretty close to perfect, yeah.
She never did anything to tick you off or make you resent her?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he really was.
I don't like PDA too much, guys.
Go ahead, babe. Kiss me. Go ahead. Oh man, she Frenched me. Jeez, babe.
Midnight had to leave. It was too much for him. No, but I don't like too much PDA. I don't think it's classy, to be like that in front of people too much. Or in public when you're out and about.
We'll come back.
Okay, Jamie. Jamie says he'll come back in a little bit.
Oh, I miss his mustache.
What's that?
I miss his mustache.
His mustache is still there. Yoda just lets it fly, dystopian deep dives. He just lets it fly. You can tell that you're his first girlfriend. That's right. The first and last.
Amen.
Amen.
Virgin for life. Sounds weird.
Yeah, hit like. If you're enjoying this, hit like. Wondering if there's anything. Yeah, do you guys have any topics? I don't have any. He's a virgin for a reason. Well, I always wanted a virgin, Yoda. I always wanted a man that was as pure as me, on the inside.
We won.
We're winning. Yes. Wild Heart's laugh is just so good. Oh, goodness. Stop making me laugh. Okay, guys. What a stream. Enough about the migrant hordes. It's horrible. Jamie and I went to see a comedian on Sunday. That was fun.
Oh, what comedian was it?
We went to see Leonardo Johnny or Joni. How's it pronounced? Jamie says I should play a clip of her. I don't know. They recorded the whole thing, so I'm sure they'll have clips of it.
Maybe we'll be in the video.
I don't think we'll be in the video.
They did interact with the crowd, but not us.
Well, we didn't raise our hands or be too
I was
crazy.
hoping they'd make fun of you being handicapped.
You were hoping they would make fun of me being handicapped? Why?
Because she would end up being nice enough. You guys are so alike. Right?
Jamie was like, "Oh, she reminds me of you," and I was like, "Why does she remind you of me?" And he was like, "Cause she's racist." I was like, "Oh my god." Thanks. Thanks.
You're cute. You're better.
Yeah, she's cute. So yeah, this is her, Leonardo Joni. We went to see her. It's fun. Let's see. She's got a lot to say about different things. Let's see. I guess we could go to her shorts for a
She has a
clip.
fiance too.
Yeah, her fiance opened up for her and another guy too. Oh, here, this one's about England. We'll do this one. Black people built London.
Everybody in the movie is white. You're like, wow, London seems like a cool place. And then you go there and you hear, and you just can't get out from the smell. That's London. I don't know what this shit is. London's pride and joy. We got an interracial lesbian couple. It's not enough to be a lesbian couple. It's not enough to be black, brown, or Asian. Nope, we need an interracial lesbian couple who are the pride and joy that is gathering right in London town. And then, of course, we have to have a fat black woman she built the city on her back. She wasn't here 200 years ago, but don't worry, she built it. So this is the white erasure, the white genocide that they call us crazy. It's this epic gaslighting on a mass scale. Old Sherlock Holmes movies with Basil Rathbone.
No.
I can't believe they put that stuff up over London. It is such gaslighting. I also saw like another thing in England recently where they posted like this picture of like guys that were digging they were digging up like canals to like build the sewers basically in like northern England, and they were like, oh, somebody said, oh, it doesn't look like there were any blacks here. It was all like white guys, in the photo because it was 200 years ago. And then somebody commented like, I'm pretty sure some of them are Irish. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, well, Irish is not black. It's a country right next door.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I know. I love her accent too. Yeah. Great New York City accent. She's funny for a gal. Women are funnier than men, Yoda. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I'm actually a quarter Irish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My granddad was Irish, so I'm a quarter Irish.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Lupin's here. What's up, Lupin? Yeah, I know. They're almost fully replaced. They're replacing us in our own countries. And they're so nasty about it. Oh, well, I guess I like her for that. She's like, she did a Q&A after the show, which was really interesting. And somebody asked her about like, what got her, into like doing the like racial kind of humor and that kind of thing. And she was like, I guess I was just like really tired of like all the anti-white sentiment and racism. And I wanted to push back against it, And that's how she got started. So cool. She was fun. It was good to see. They didn't announce the show where it was until that morning. They sent me an email and then text with the venue. So it was cool.
Yeah.
Get on up here, Luthen. I mean, it makes sense in a place like Portland because, like, if they did announce it, yeah, she did have that happen where, like, venues have pulled out on her and she is banned from a lot of venues. Apparently, she's, like, one of the most banned comics in the country. Like, she's banned from over 25, like, different comedy clubs around the country.
Well, because
And she's not even, like, I've heard way worse comedians than her. Like, and she's actually funny. I know the guy opening for her was black. Too. That was funny. He was funny. He was, yeah, his comedy was the most racist. But black people can get away with it. Oh, the white community in what, like Arkansas?
yeah.
Like what's it called? It's called Return to the Land or something. What's up, Pinocchio's helicopter? I follow the guy on Twitter that's or X that's started that, but I don't know. It's I'm not really interested in that.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, we went to see her on Sunday.
Yeah, do you know Jimmy Carr?
Yeah, Jimmy Carr, the comedian.
Yeah, yeah,
He's like an atheist, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah,
He's got black hair, kind of slim, nondescript face.
yeah,
Yeah, I
really
know.
fun. Yeah.
Oh, I heard that too. But he's changed now. How? Oh, I can't even imagine that. Like, how did? If a guy even suggested that to me, I'd be out of there. Like, are you kidding me? You want to pimp me out? Ooh. I know it does have that kind of vibe. He was on JLP though. Like a couple of weeks ago, he interviewed him. What's up, Wildheart?
I'm trying to get the comments up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to do it on the phone. Or comment the. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. It kind of naturally happens regardless. I think people tend to congregate with people that are like-minded or from a similar background just naturally. I mean, when I think about like all the different ethnic groups that have like moved into the US, they usually move into the same areas. Like, even like even Europeans who settled here, like they settled in specific neighborhoods. So you have like Italian neighborhoods, Irish neighborhoods, you know, Eastern European neighborhoods, Polish neighborhoods. I mean, you have like the Swedes and Norwegians who settled in like different parts of the country, like Minnesota and like the Dakotas. What's up, Aaron G? What up? What up? Aaron G in the house. Yeah, it's pretty normal. I mean, I don't know. When I went to school, I feel like I didn't fit in with like the normal whites, so I didn't really hang out with them. I was usually friends with like the mixed race girls or like the native girls. I fit in better with them, so that was usually my crowd.
Yeah.
On like occasionally we have like a Hispanic or like in high school I was friends with some of the European exchange students and stuff. But yeah, I didn't fit in with the like.
Why do you think is that? Why do you get on with the white girls?
I think because they were more like. I just think I was dark. I had darker features and stuff. for one. So people always assumed that I was part like Hispanic or something.
No, you're not that. You're white.
I know I'm white. I know, but I didn't really fit in with the other ones. I don't know what it was exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not always. I did have some friends, but usually those friendships would be more tenuous or they weren't as close. Like the close knit people I hung out with all the time,
Yeah.
you know. Oh, whoa. Tarot Destroyer. 7 years ago, my parents were eaten by pygmy cannibals, and I have never forgotten it. Dang, I'm sorry to hear that. I wouldn't forget that either. You don't forget something like that.
That's serious.
Jeez.
Pygmy kind
That user profile pictures. Oh dang. Finally some questions from the chat. Please chat, send your questions. My boyfriend's testicles were bitten off by a camel recently. Should I marry him when he wakes up from his coma? Or marry his identical twin brother whose testicles are in pretty good shape? Do you want to have kids? Do you want to have the S with your husband regularly for the rest of your life? I mean, that's just what I mean. I can't answer that for you. These are questions that I would pose to you. Like, if you're cool with not having kids or the S word with your husband, then marry your boyfriend. You don't know for certain he's going to wake up from his coma, though. Like, how much time are you going to give him? Yeah, you
Right.
can't listen to tarot card readers at all. Do not listen to tarot card readers. Don't listen. Don't go to them. Do not give them your money. Okay, they're misleading you.
Yeah.
Why would you wake up if you lost your testicles to a camel? I didn't know camels ate testicles.
How can the camel eat your testicles?
With its teeth.
I don't know how it's possible.
They would
I
bite them off
think
and then eat them, chew them up like they chew. What do camels eat?
normally grass. I think.
Do they have grass in like North Africa?
I think so. Yeah.
I guess they would, yeah. That's probably a stupid question.
Yeah.
Golden Rule TV says it sounds tastier than Burger King. I used to love that, like their chicken sandwich that they had at Burger King, that little fried chicken patty. It's kind of like long and it comes on like a hoagie type of roll with like mayo and just shredded lettuce. Loved that thing. I haven't had it in like probably 10 plus years.
Right. Very strange. I'm gonna leave now. I need
All
to
right,
leave.
cool. Thanks for
But
joining me.
yeah, thanks for having me on.
It's good to see you. I was wondering about you.
Thank you.
Dystopian Deep Dives worked at a BK. That's rad. I worked at a Quiznos. That was weird. Wow, that's funny. A farmer looks at his wife's saggy boobs and says with disgust, if those things worked, I wouldn't need a cow. And so she looks at his crotch and says, if that thing worked, I wouldn't need your brother. That's similar to the situation you're in. I don't even know. I haven't seen a Quiznos in like forever. I don't know if they're still a thing. Let's look it up. Let's look up Quiznos. Apparently, there's one in Vancouver, Washington. Yeah, there's one in Washington. Where's the next closest one? So that's like across the river. There's the one I worked on. Permanently closed. Yep. Permanently closed. There was one on 82nd too. Permanently closed. This is so sad. They're all permanently closed. Where's this one? All right, so it looks like, where is this located? I don't even know where I am. I'm looking at maps. I guess I could share this with you guys. Yeah, it looks like they have 2 Quiznos and across the river in Vancouver, Washington. You never ate there? Dang. I've never eaten at a firehouse. I don't want to see a kid say that. No. I mean, they were cool for a while. I don't know. Like, they're kind of limited. I liked their little pepper bar they had. You could get your sub and then go over, and like they had the big tubs of like honey mustard. You could get little cups of that, and then you could get your like banana peppers or your pepperoncini. What else did they have? Like jalapenos and something else on the side. And I remember like we had to like do that display every day. And at the end of the day, we would like clean it up. And I like, when I first was hired, I worked the morning shifts, but then I got another job at a coffee shop. So I ended up just like closing a couple times a week. Or yeah, I ended up just like getting my hours reduced and like closing there a couple times a week, doing 2 jobs for a while. Cause you know, I was 20 years old and I could handle working 2 jobs like that. Oh, to be young. But anyway, they have these like weird little fake rubber lettuce that we all found so strange that we would put out in the like bar there with the Quiznos condiments. And I remember when I first started there, I was like, there's no way I'm going to ever be fast enough with this to like meet the demand. But in a couple weeks, I was getting it done. I was able to work the rush. My boss was like an alcoholic though, and the shop ended up getting closed. Wow. Dang. Hi, Frank. I'm doing well. How are you doing? The jobs we had in high school and college. That was like the first job I could get when I moved here. Like, I applied for hundreds of jobs and they were like the first place to hire me. It sucked. And I was just like, I need a job. And like, after that experience, I didn't have any sympathy for anyone who was like, oh, you know, basically that didn't want to work fast food. Because like, if you need a job, you need a job at the end of the day. And if, I don't know, I remember having that conversation with a friend. I was like, well, why don't you just like, she was like complaining about how much she was having to travel to like go back and forth to work all these part-time jobs. Hey, later, dystopian deep text. And yeah, I was like, well, why don't you just work at the Arby's across the street? They're hiring. And she was like, I don't want to work there. No, I'm not good enough for it. I was like, it would literally pay you more. You would get full-time hours, which you're like needing, and you wouldn't have to pay for like travel at all. And like, I mean, you don't have to work there forever. You could just work there for some months, you know, and get your money up and like figure out something else. And, you know, like, but no, she was like, but then, yeah, I don't know. I was like, I was like, why don't you just be an adult and do what you have to do to get to where you want to go? And yeah, she was like, oh, I'm an adult. I'm going to work at Arby's. And then she went and applied and, you know, did not end up working at Arby's because obviously she had a bad attitude about it. But Zenny, is he okay? Yeah, he's okay. I was like, is that what's up, Zenny?
Yo,
Good to see you. Nice background.
see the background? It's like I'm part of Bond.
It's like you're on Punchy TV.
I am Punchy TV. What's poppin'?
Did you watch Punchy TV today?
I didn't. I don't think I'm actually subscribed, so I never get the notification. I should
I like
say,
caught the last 20 minutes. It wasn't that good.
hasn't been the same without he who shall not be named.
Mm-hmm.
Joel. Whatever happened to that guy?
I don't know. I like making up stories about what happened to him.
Yeah.
Like whenever people in the chat ask, like, what happened to Joel, I'll make up a story about how he got fired for this, that, and third.
I should have definitely made one of those Chat GPT stories about how he got X'd out of the show. What I call them again? Bond fictions. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Should have made a Bond fic. I can still do it.
You could do one, yeah.
It's still a mystery.
What happened to Joel? The mystery of it could be like a missing person mystery.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't been on Instagram.
I know he's not even on Instagram. It's like they took his whole identity from. It's like JLP owned his entire identity.
Oh, whoa. Do you think he owns like
He owns the term Joel Friday.
Whoa.
This guy.
Golden Rule TV says Joel, quote unquote, cooked. He's still wishing he got a prenup.
Shout outs to Hake, my new favorite expert. Shout outs to Hake.
Oh, they look really young in that photo. That looks like a couple years ago.
I know. He looks young and spry, and now he's got the gray hairs coming in.
Mm-hmm.
The red isn't. It looks very red. In this.
Chin.
Yeah.
It
Hake,
happens to all.
Hake, you're slipping. I know you're watching, Hake. You're slipping.
Yeah, hit like if you're watching, Hake.
Hit like, Hake.
Oh. Oh my gosh. You guys, he probably had to get a better paying job that was more steady because he's got more responsibilities.
True.
Okay, being a podcast. What if she got pregnant? What if Lil C has a little Joelle growing inside of her right now?
He's dancing on tour.
Yeah, he can't mess around. He's got to go to Arby's, swallow his pride, and get a real job.
Now I'm in Jamaica. Jamaica. The homeland.
That too.
Joel just vibing for real.
Yeah.
Well, Joel, if you're watching this, I forgive you.
Yeah.
Hake reinstated me, so your ban doesn't work, Joel.
I can't believe you did. That was funny.
Now Hake is my favorite. Expert.
He's probably the best one though, because he's not dirty. He doesn't swear or get gross ever.
You're saying Nick swears and gets gross?
Oh, not too much, but he's more like Nick is more like PG-13. It keeps it PG pretty much.
Nick just goes into his like intense questioning. He just does his intense Bond questioning, and it's just like, bro, chill. But I love Nick.
I know. But sometimes I've called him and like he'll start asking me stuff, and I'm like, I can't answer.
But how do you know? But how do you know? But how do you know?
Like, I don't know, man.
But how do you know that you know? I'm like, Joe, chill.
Just take another call. I'm tapping out.
Let's not get into the epistemology of it all, Nick. Knit. How do you know that you know?
Shout out to Adriana in the chat as well. I saw her, but I did not give her a shout out.
How the price of eggs over there doing?
In Oregon?
Sure.
They're okay. I mean, they're a little bit more than they've been, but I bought like a 12-pack for $5.
Yo, when is Trump gonna federal take over Oregon? That's the question.
I'm hoping soon, because like our governor just said she's basically said we're not gonna, like, you can't intimidate us, we're not gonna comply. Like,
oh yeah, we'll see about that.
I can't wait, honestly.
Feds at your door with the 4-4, shooting you, putting your governor on the floor.
Our police are totally, like, they've been totally gutted. They can't do anything even if they wanted to. I can't imagine how hard it is to be a police officer in this climate. I really can't.
Imagine how fun it is to be an ICE officer now, though. I want to be an ICE. Can a Canadian be an ICE officer?
Maybe.
Come on.
Canadians do all kinds of jobs in America.
Yo, I'm gonna sign up.
Maybe fun. You see, maybe they'll give you a visa, a work visa to come, like. Ooh. I know they have hiring bonuses that are real nice. What's up, Mr.
That job looks so. When that guy told those people liberals already ruined it, that'd be me, but times 1,000. I guess you can't really talk really that bad, but come on, that was sweet. Who saw that?
It's
liberals already ruined it. You see that?
What? Liberals ruined what?
It was a clip in which like these people were like harassing the ICE people, like deporting people, and they're like, "Oh, you're fascist." They say you're ruining the country, and the ICE officer is like, "Liberals already ruined it," and then he just went about his business deporting illegal aliens.
It is a little scary though, because they are like getting doxxed, and like government officials are like complying with or helping facilitate it. So
true. Well, the doxers are just the people who are doxing and the people, if anyone shows up, they're just gonna get some intense federal charges. I think it's all just like a honeypot. Oh yeah.
I don't know. Some of them have been hurt. Like here in Portland, there was one of them that got like somebody threw a rock at their head and they got injured.
Oh, but that wasn't them like going to their house and like targeting them.
No, that was outside the facility. But I mean, it is possible. And like if you have like a family, it kind of be worrisome.
I ain't got no family.
Well, there you go. You don't have to worry about your kids.
I was made for this.
You'd be there to
dox me. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting at the window. Dox me.
What's the difference, Golden Rule TV?
What do you say? We gonna be fascist or far left? No, exactly. It's time to go full fash, people. I mean, but the only issue is that like with this whole Epstein thing, it's just like you're gonna go full fash and then he's gonna flip the switch right at the end and be like fash for Israel. And then it's gonna be like, darn it, they got us again. They're gonna be like, no anti-Semitism allowed, or you're getting deported. Imagine if they started deporting like American citizens. Like imagine he deported Nick Fuentes to South Sudan for anti-Semitism.
He'd probably do all right in South Sudan.
Nick,
as a white man.
Nick would get eaten alive.
Or he might get eaten by cannibals.
He would get eaten alive in the first day, or maybe he'd take over, turn into a civilized society. I don't know.
He could help them have water or something.
He would help them have water.
Where do you deport white Americans to?
Mr. Matt says I got a crossbow, a homemade crossbow. That's pretty much what we're working with up here in Canada.
Yeah, he's in Canada.
Is that what I was holding? That looked like a crossbow. Yeah, something like that. But once I'm down there, I'm sure I'll get some form of AR.
We got all kinds of weapons.
The-
Beautiful.
I mean, like if I'm a resident, do residents get firearm privileges? I don't know. I don't think
I
so.
don't know what the laws are
Don't you have to
exactly.
be a citizen?
I don't know if you do.
Do you own a gun, Terry?
I will not dox that.
Why not? Let the people know that you're packing heat, so they don't mess around. Where's
Well,
your cat?
I do pack heat. I do pack heat.
Where's your cat? I haven't seen your cat in years.
I don't know where he is right now.
He used to come on stream. Did your yo?
Hmm.
Is your cat Jamie?
Is he with Jamie?
Does Jamie like turn into your cat and then
Like some kind of
animorphs?
shit.
Is Jamie an animorph? I don't think I've ever seen them on screen together.
No, he brings sometimes he's had been on here and Nero will come up and then he'll pick him up and put him in camera. You just missed it.
Animorph.
What's OC?
There he has a look at
I
you.
don't play
Oh, that's-
Minecraft. Thanks.
You got that hot sauce in your purse. That pepper spray.
Well, that's more. Yeah, I have a
Pepper spray.
taser that I carry usually.
A taser. Ooh.
Yeah, not pepper spray because pepper spray is too difficult to use really in a moment. It's better to just have something that's like quick and that will incapacitate someone for a moment so I can get away.
Incapacitate and then run.
Yeah. Yeah. Or wheel.
Right.
Excuse me.
Oh, oops.
Delete that.
You see that?
What the heck? Not the bowl cut with the bow tie.
Were you really offended when you saw that?
Yeah, someone did like a AI video of me the other day and they used this old picture of me that was fat.
Oh no.
I was pissed about that because I was like, I'm good looking now. Don't use that.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the transformation you've gone through has been stunning.
Thank you.
You're
I
beautiful.
can't take
You're
credit.
beautiful.
It's all the Lord.
It is. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. I don't have to be ugly no more.
Could be this guy.
Yeah. Didn't he have like a mask on, but it was never covering his nose?
Yeah.
That was so interesting.
I don't even know. I just like a random screenshot. I don't even know. I don't know. I just took it because it was funny.
Is something going on with Cracker? I've never eaten at a Cracker Barrel.
Cracker.
It's like, I don't even know what kind of food it is really. I think they have like breakfast stuff. And they have a pervert trying to get in. Man, please stop showing me that. Gross. Every time.
Did you watch the JLP show today?
No, I didn't.
What?
No, I wasn't in it.
What?
I wasn't watching. I
Remember
wasn't
this
on
guy?
Chris.
Yeah.
I didn't watch back then when he was
Look
on.
at Chris's nose.
It's very bony.
Suspicious nose. Jesse loves it though. He loves those big
Are you
nosed
implying he's
Jews.
a Jew?
JLP loves those big nosed Jews. What's up with that?
Well, I mean, he lives in a neighborhood of them, so it's probably wise that he do. You don't want to offend your neighbors.
Oh, come on.
And also, like, I'm sure he has all kinds of business partnerships with people that are Jewish that he also does not want to offend.
Is
We don't know where he
are you a
is.
Palestinian? No, I'm not a Palestinian. I'm actually Jewish, which is funny.
Well, it's always you and Clay are both Jewish or have Jewish descent, and you are both the ones that come on and want to talk about Israel and the Jews. Why is that? Is it a Jewish trick you're playing?
I don't think so. I think I
You're
just I
I
can
don't
just
know.
see
Yeah.
through the Jewish trick.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mr. Mad.
The Jews sign this is nationally syndicated broadcasting checks. What? That's not me. Must be talking about GLP.
I know.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, there's definitely something going on, something in the ether.
Hmm.
A great noticing is occurring, but not on the JLP show though. I don't know.
Uh,
But then it's like,
so
is it all supposed to happen this way? Then is this all just God's plans or nothing? Is there no way to fight against it? The tide.
against what?
I will be one day. Maybe not in Canada. Canada
What
won't
do
even
we need to fight against?
fight against the corrupt influences of Epstein and those that he blackmailed into doing nefarious into those that he blackmailed. Right? That's really the key. The people that he blackmailed with the sex crimes are,
Yeah.
are still there being blackmailed to this day, doing stuff it's not good. So I think we need to get to the bottom. I don't think we can. You can say all this other stuff, deporting people, blah blah blah. But if there's still the cabal of people controlling stuff, then I don't feel like that's like it's all just theater.
Well, what are we gonna do about that?
I don't know. I mean, I think if enough people understand it and they just are awake to the fact that this is going on, then change can happen. But if people are just going to be like, well, with their head in the sand, being like, I don't want to be thought of as anti-Semitic, then nothing's going to change. It's wild that like I saw this clip the other day. It was like Kanye West reading, I guess it was like Mein Kampf or maybe some speech that Hitler wrote, and it said that World War III will happen when people discover exactly what Hitler was trying to defend his nation from. And he's right.
Dang.
He literally predicted it. Like once people recognize this nefarious force that's been at the bottom of all these terrible decisions that erode society and erode your standard of living for, in favor of a select few, people will get pissed off and something will happen. I don't know. I don't know, but it kind of needs to happen because, like, shit's getting horrible. It's like just like the standard of living just going down over here. I mean, in the States, it's getting better because you guys got Trump over there deporting some people.
I mean, I don't know if it's getting better yet.
Is it? Well, not in Portland.
No, not here because we have a real problem with
You got some libtards up there.
socialists. Socialists have hijacked the local city government, and we don't have any recourse to defend ourselves from the loony left now. Pretty much, they're allowed to do whatever they want, and we have to suffer.
Dang.
And we're losing businesses and jobs at an alarming rate, and crime is going up, and we have drug addicts everywhere. So like, I want to be optimistic, but I'm also like just it's hard watching it go down in real time.
You ever considered moving to like a more Republican area?
Well, I've lived in Republican states. I grew up in Alaska. That's a Republican state.
How about Florida or Texas?
No, I hate Florida. I don't hate Florida. It's a nice state, but the weather in Florida and Texas is really not conducive to my health. I lived in Arizona as well. So,
Mm.
what's up, Jacob Waters? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. I mean, I don't know. After I get married, we might go back to Idaho because Jamie has, property there. So
Nice.
have a home, but there's more work out here still because there's more people, So it's a toss up.
I'm gonna move to Japan.
I've heard that they are looking for people to emigrate.
Yep.
I'm worried though about Japan because they're another place that's gonna get overtaken by migrants and lose their culture as well.
Yeah, seems so. Unless they really like get the right migrants in there who can,
Mm.
like me, who will learn the language and adapt the culture. As Jesse would say. Oh, rice.
I have a friend who's lived in Japan on and off for a while. It's funny because I don't know, he's back in the U.S. now. I don't know if he's gonna go back. I think he would be happier too, but then I don't know.
Yeah.
He also has obligations here, so it makes it difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm actually going there in September for a trip, but
I'm gonna do some breakdancing. Nice.
yeah, a bit of breakdancing, yeah.
They're all working so hard and they're deleting themselves and not having kids.
Yeah, something like that. The service you get there is amazing.
I've heard that, and I heard the eating out there is really inexpensive too.
It's so good. It's like the whole island is like one big resort where like everything is safe and cheap and great
Mhm.
and awesome.
I've watched some documentaries about the internet cafes where people live full time. That was pretty depressing. So poor people will rent these. You can rent by the day, or you can rent monthly access to this room, and they have showers on site, and
Better than living on the street.
it is. But it's I don't know, it's pretty grim.
Nah. Japan ain't grim. Well, if you're a tourist, it definitely ain't grim. It's great.
I've heard they have homeless people too, but it's hidden. You don't really see it unless you know.
Yeah, their homeless people aren't blowing crack smoke in your face, that's for sure. They're hidden away and doing their own thing and just sitting there with their shame.
Good point, Mr. Matt. That is a good point.
Why every black guy? It's in our blood.
Why can't y'all ever just invent some piece of technology that transcends decades? We invented the drum.
Yeah, how about that?
Dance to.
We invented yo ass. Yakub did it. We invented you, white man. You were made in a science. You were made as a science experiment by Yakub.
But that's happening everywhere, though. I think a lot of places are just decaying in general.
I want to visit Japan, but living there, trust me, once you visit there, you will want. Where do you live, Adriana? I guarantee Japan's better than wherever you live.
Good point, Mr. Man.
It's,
He was not invented by Yakub. He wants to remind you.
Oh yeah. What? What are you? What is he? You tell me.
He's I don't know. He says he's some type of chink, he looks kind of Asian-y, but he's
some type of.
He's Hispanic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
I don't know what Yakub did with you. I got no.
I seen a picture of his dad. His dad was straight beaner.
seen a picture of his dad. Whoa.
Yeah, he was showing pictures.
You know this guy intimately.
Yeah, Mr. Mad gets drunk and he like spills his guts to the world. He's just like,
Oh
he gets
God,
all
he's one of
in
those.
his feelings. He started talking about, that's my pops. I'm so proud of my pops.
Oh
Little tear in
no,
his
he's one of the on-stream drinkers.
Yeah, Mr. Mad. Yes,
For shame.
that's true.
For
He
shame.
sure does, Mr. Matt. You need to show us your mom. That's what we really want to see.
Oh yeah.
No, thanks for the uplift there.
Whatever you yeah, exactly. That's why you go to Japan, and then someone's doing something excellent, like the pizza is excellent, the burger is excellent, the McDonald's is excellent, the popcorn at the movie theater is excellent.
How do they do the popcorn better than us?
They're doing everything. They do everything better than us. Everything American. Someone in Japan is doing it better. Burgers, pizza, all that, fried chicken. Like American style fried chicken, there's someone out there doing it better. I'm sure there's someone, maybe not barbecue. Maybe that's probably the one thing they're not doing better. They just don't have the facilities. But if they did, if Japanese people were allowed to have like smelly food, like smoke all over their city, they'd get you. In fact, I'm gonna look for a barbecue place near my Airbnb. I'm gonna see if they have any barbecue in Tokyo. Barbecue food. They probably have just yakiniku, which is Japanese barbecue. Nah, that's all gonna be like Japanese. It's gonna be all the Japanese style barbecue. It's not gonna be American style barbecue.
Yeah.
But yeah, look forward to some content. I think I'm gonna go off on the content. I think I'm gonna be a content creator out there.
Yeah. Gonna go to Japan and be a content creator.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to like girls in retail shops, and I'm gonna say, "Can you make me a full outfit?" And then they're gonna make me like a full outfit of cool Japanese clothes and dress me to the nines.
Are you gonna do man on the street interviews?
Yeah, maybe. Actually, no, I don't.
You could ask like Japanese girls like
I'm not making
what their body count is and like
their body count. Oh man, yeah, those clips always come up for me.
Those always freak me out. I was like, if some guy just randomly came up to me to ask me that, I'd just walk away. Like, what the heck?
I know, it's crazy how these girls just
Like-
like go off and say the most like secretive, like intimate sexual things.
I know.
on camera. Then they get clipped or clipped forever.
I know, it's so insane.
Stupid. But like if you did that in Japan, you probably like, I mean, I don't know, you could probably do it if you got the
You might get beaten up by like Japanese gang members
maybe, but like yeah,
or like their brothers.
Johnny Somali, you got kind of Johnny Somali. If you're not doing it with tact, you got to be like, you can't be like totally like a.
Hey, Ragnar.
You got to be
What
courteous.
flag is that? Ragnar. Are you Indian, Ragnar? What
Go
is that?
back.
Or is that
You better
Arabic?
not be in
I can't
Canada.
see.
If you're in Canada, go back.
We're just hanging out, Ragnar. We're just talking. There's no topic really. Oh, Spain. I'm dumb. I was like those colors. Labubu. I have a little Labubu. I think it's a Lafufu though, because I got it off of a vendor on the street. It wasn't in one of those little packages. I just liked it. It was cute, and it was hanging on a little thing, and I was like, "Oh, I want that one." Oh, you didn't let her go to Japan as a foreign exchange student?
My oldest daughter wants to go to Japan in 8th grade as a foreign exchange student. The only time I ever had to tell her no. Why? I mean, 8th grade, yeah, I guess that's kind of young. But
Yeah, I've heard that too. I have a
Why,
female
man?
friend that lived there, and she said she had multiple times where some guy like groped her or like on the
oh
train,
yeah, definitely. Oh yeah,
especially,
actually, never mind. Yeah, you're
they
right.
would like come
Yeah.
up and like
Yeah.
put their like they would like rub their grind on her and stuff. It just So that doesn't sound very nice. Is that Johnny Somali on the panel? Holy she. He's out? How is Korea, bro?
It's
I've
me,
never
Johnny. It's me, Johnny Somali. I'm out. I'm out of jail. And I gotta say that much respect to Korea. I respect the Korean people.
Hey, what was I gonna say?
If you go to any Asian country, what would it be?
Well, that's tough because Asia's not really great for disabled people. So it would probably be like Japan or South Korea. Or maybe like Hong Kong. I can go.
You remember? Do you ever watch X-Men? The
I mean,
cartoon?
Singapore is pretty nice too. I think I could probably hang there.
You ever watch X-Men the cartoon?
Oh yeah, yeah. Grew up watching that. It's like my favorite.
You ever wish you had one of those floating chairs like Xavier?
Yeah. Like a hoverboard type of deal.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
They should make that with like magnets somehow.
Or like I would like just a chair that was a little bit like that would I know they make them, but you can get them where they like will go up taller so you can like be more at people's level. Cause I miss that. I used to be taller. I miss it. Now I'm shorter than everyone. They have to talk down to me. It's not the same. I miss being like up high,
Right.
above people.
Now you're at my level. Short king. I
I know. I just gotta save up. You know what? I have a friend in my church that she helps Japanese exchange students. She actually goes to Japan pretty regularly. She used to live there, but she's part of a program that helps international students, and the Japanese students she pays extra attention to. Um, she said they have a really hard time dealing with America and like adapting to the culture here because they can go out any time of day, like at nighttime, and in America there's nowhere to go, nothing's open.
Yeah, it
Really,
sucks.
yeah.
It sucks. Like, oh my god. Like, oh, I can't wait to go to Japan. It's gonna cleanse my soul. Oh, I'm just looking at this new restaurant. It's gonna be like this. There's just so many different places you can go for like and get a really amazing meal for $10. Like that's how it should be. That's how life should be. This place looks amazing. There's like this cheesesteak spot, Toyota Cheesesteak and Barbecue, and it looks so good. I'm gonna. Yeah, everyone's got to go to Japan. It's next level. It's simply next level.
My boyfriend was killed in an avalanche 3 years ago, and everyone says that I should move on with my romantic life, but I can't rest till I recover his body, even though it's frozen under 30 feet of ice. You were saying that your boyfriend had his nuts bitten off by a camel and eaten earlier.
That's
How many
terrifying.
boyfriends do you have?
It's terrifying. I don't like your profile picture, Tarot Destroyer. You should.
I
change
wish you luck with your boyfriends, Tarot Destroyer.
that. Tarot Destroyer, change your profile picture. It's horrible. Terrifying.
Are these like questions that you would ask a tarot reader?
Bring Japan in your heart. It says Kismo. 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 What does that mean?
Dang, Ragnar, that's depressing.
Japan had to change the age of consent from 13 to 16 because Americans would travel there to take advantage of the girls. Japan had this law for marriage between teenagers for parents' permission. Yeah. Pretty gross.
I've forget how patriotic I am until I hear someone talking bad about America or how much better another country is. Oh, whoa.
Adriana, you have no idea. Wait until you walk into a 7-Eleven in Japan. You'll change your ideas. Your patriotism will just crumble to the ground.
I've seen like the ones in Korea look amazing too. I'll see the influencers. They'll do like, oh, this is what I got at the late night. This is what I ate at 7-Eleven, and they got like this amazing drinks, and they come with like, you can buy little packs of ice or like little cups with ice, and then
Buy
they put a
anything.
drink in there, and
You
then
can
they
get, like-
make their little ramen, and the food all looks like delicious, and I'm like,
Bro.
but I don't know. Jamie said he likes 7-Eleven food. He gets like the pizza deal. Jamie, what's that pizza deal you get at 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
2 pieces of pizza and a soda for $5.
If a Japanese person ate that, they'd probably puke.
They might die. Everyone who is vaccinated is vaccine injured, whether it shows up right away or later in life. Oh, that's depressing.
Did you get vaccinated, Terry?
Maybe. I've been vaccinated a few times in my life.
But did you take the vaccine? The vax.
The Action Jackson for the
Did you take the Trump scene?
The Trump scene. Whoa.
Did you take the Trump scene?
I did once.
Were you a Christian at that point?
I was.
I feel you.
I did it because my work was basically like really pressuring it hard, and so was my doctor. And they were like, oh, it just was like there was this constant pressure from all levels. And my friend and I, we kind of sat down and talked about it, and we're like, you know what, we're both like decided to just go and get it together. So I did it once. And then they pressured me to do it again. I never did it again because I got sick from doing it. So
True.
And then after that, they were like, psych, you don't have to come back to the office anyway. We're going to close the office.
I'd be so cheesed.
It was like really lame because I was like, oh, great. So if I just waited it out more. But I also didn't want to like live in fear about it either. Because I was like, people were saying like, oh, it's going to do all these things. And I was like, this is all like fear mongering too. And I'm just not that worried about it either. But
Nah, that's cool.
I got sick. No, I know. No, it wasn't COVID at the time.
No, but
that was my thinking.
Cool.
That was my thinking at the time.
Oh, okay.
Now I feel totally victimized.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really feel like it did. I mean, I did get sick when I took it, but I'd had COVID before that. And I think that really did more to damage me than anything else.
Do you think your immune system is worse now?
No, my immune system's gotten better because at the time I was on immunosuppressant drugs. So I think that's part of why I got COVID so badly, like why it made me so sick. When I got it, I was like the sickest I've ever been that I can ever remember. And I was pretty much bedridden for 2 weeks. And I had this cough that just wouldn't go away. And then I never really physically recovered after that. Like that was when I stopped really being able to walk very well. That was like basically the downhill was after I got COVID. And then I got vaccinated. Like
that's what did it?
I think that's what finally kind of took. I still was able to walk for about 1.5 years after that, but it got progressively worse and worse. And it was like way more painful than it had ever been after that.
All right.
So I don't know. Yeah, it was crazy. And like when I took the vaccine, it was just it wasn't like I didn't get sick like that, but I had this like dizzy fever that lasted for about a week. Then I would just have to I basically was telling my boss at the time, I was just like, I'm dizzy again. I have to go lay down. I couldn't. So I would just get these random spells of dizziness. But yeah, after that, so my doctor after that was pressuring me to take it again. She was like, you really need to get vaccinated 3 times now. That's actually, and I was like,
3 times.
she's like, you're due for your booster, and really they're recommending you get it 3 times now. And I was like, I don't know. I already had like bad feelings about that doctor, so I stopped going to see her, and I stopped like taking the immunosuppressant drugs. So my immune system's better now.
Nice. Well,
But
God bless your immune system in the
I
name.
know, but I still have the issues I have. So did he fire you? No, he didn't. I mean, he knew what was going on, so he was like, "Look, we know you had to take these things, but so let me know if you need to. We'll just deal with it, until you're better, basically."
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think it was effective at all. I think it helped prolong the COVID pandemic, honestly. Hopefully this doesn't get taken down.
Why?
I mean, honestly, and they're like, oh, there's a new mutation. I'm like, well, yeah, people keep getting exposed to it and it's going to mutate. Like, honestly. Hey, I got ivermectin when I was in Mexico too.
Ivermectin it. All right, I gotta go.
All right. Bye, Zenny.
Peace,
Thanks for
guys.
calling in.
Have a good one. I leave this.
I didn't see your message. I'm sorry, Latin AI and Callie. But my friend and I, when we went to get we both went to Mexico to get some dental work done back in 2021. And we stopped by a pharmacy and she got some ivermectin and we both took it. She's like, if you take this, then you won't get COVID. And I was like, okay. I didn't really believe that either, but I took it because she bought it and it's nice. So well, ow, oh, my knee is really bothering me today, guys. Jeez, just moved it and it's like screaming again. Oof. I know it's a little swollen too. I want to put some pain reliever on it or like maybe a pain patch. I don't know. I don't know where my pain patches are. Alas, the joys of living. What up, Nisio? Nisio in the chat. So Tarva Yoda wanted me to look up this N-word Tron video. There are so many videos called N-word Tron. I don't know what he's talking about. So I'm not going to just randomly click on them. Hey, what's going on with my makeup? What's this? The little... What the heck? So I'm not, yeah, I don't know if it's a hard N-word. He typed it out with an A, so not hard. But whatever. Let's see. Let me look into my watch later. Maybe we could pick something up out of there and we could respond to that. Hmm. Hmm. All right, seen that. Have y'all seen the videos of people eating with their hands? It's like Indian people or like black people, and they're like all eating wet food with their hands, like rice or things that have like sauce on them. And they just pick up the food. And they like put it directly in their mouth. It's like really awful. That just came up there. I was like, I mean, I don't mind eating with my hands if it's something that's not like messy, that, you know, I can't imagine like picking up something like rice and eating with that with my hands. You know what I mean? That's not, when I eat with my hands, it's like, yeah, amen. That's less gross to me. It is gross. They're like sticking it to the whites, I guess. I don't know. That's what some of them said. Hmm. Oh, this is interesting. Why don't we watch this? It's a 13-minute video. I'll pull that up. Growing number of women doing witchcraft on men. We can talk about that. It's not spaghetti. Not spaghetti. Good for you, Mr. Mad. Eating some type of animal sounds healthy. All right, let me get this set up. Growing number of women doing witchcraft on men. Let's see it.
This is your sign. Put witchcraft on him. He's not calling you. Put witchcraft on him.
She told me that it would make a young Canadian pop star fall in love with me. Thanks, Dad.
Okay, listen to me. This just took be careful who you date to a whole nother level. Because just this last weekend, I found myself on a side of TikTok I didn't know existed. And I'm gonna guess a lot of you watching didn't know as well. Which is, no pun intended, which is putting spells on their boyfriends without them knowing. Go ahead and check some of these videos out.
If you came across this video, it's so you need to learn how to control that man and make him submit to your will.
I cast a spell on my boyfriend.
The amount of time that you're hoping and wondering and fantasizing about him breaking no contact, girl, it's been over a week. Do witchcraft on him already.
When they ask how I get my man to listen and do whatever I say, control love spell.
Okay, and the scarier part is this doesn't even have to be someone that you are necessarily dating. This could be someone who just has a crush on you.
Me and the devil.
Think carefully about who you're doing this for, because you won't be able to distance yourself from that person ever again. Take a sanitary pad and make a hole in it. Through this hole, insert a photo of the person you wish to have in your life. If you are on your period, it is much more effective.
And the scariest part of it all, it works.
Okay, ready? We listen and we don't judge. In 2022, me and my boyfriend broke up in August, and I pretty much spent 9 months wishing that we would get back together and trying to find a way to get back together with him. And I was in my delusional era, so I was on TikTok on the tarot card girls that like tell you that your ex is getting back to you. Yeah, so that was all over my For You page, and I saw this video of this girl doing this love spell, and I think she was a witch, but I don't know. And I was in a time of desperation, and I did the love spell, and within 2 days he was texting me and calling me, and then within a week we were hanging out, and now we've been back together for over a year and a half, almost 2 years, and I am convinced that the love spell actually worked, and I have kept it because I'm afraid to throw it away, because if I throw it away, what if he breaks up? We break up, and this man now worships the ground I walk on like it's a completely different relationship than we were together before, and he would literally take a bullet for me, and it is the most healthy and best relationship I have ever had. And I swear that those witch girls, they just know something that we don't, because I never believed it, and I believe. We listen and we don't judge.
I remember when I did a love spell on my boyfriend because he was treating me bad and I wanted him to act differently. It worked.
And this may be your first introduction to the reality of the spiritual realm. But for Christians, we have been knowing about the spiritual realm. Now our eyes are wide open that witchcraft is real and that it is powerful and that people are using it today in growing numbers. And these spirits that so many are calling on aren't like Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Warning. Oh, no, please don't scream. I promise I won't hurt you.
These spirits are actively working night and day to not only keep you from the knowledge of the gospel, convincing you Christians are crazy and out of our minds to believe in the Bible. Silly Christians, you actually believe in that stuff. You actually believe in that book. But aside from convincing you that Christians are the crazy ones, their number one goal is to destroy your life. And the reality is that if you are not under the protection of God, you are on your own. And when it comes to the dating world, you are also on your own. In this video, you will discover that it's no longer just about finding some girl or guy that you think is cute. Nope, it is a lot more than that now. You now truly have no idea if this person is lighting candles and chanting around their room at night with a picture of you on the wall. And let's just say that you break up with, or you hurt, or you cheat on one of these witches, you are on your own.
This is your sign. Put witchcraft on him. He's not calling you. Put witchcraft on him.
If someone has caused you pain and you want them to feel it 3 times more, here's a simple but effective ritual.
So my husband got my nerves this afternoon to make him go back on everything he said. Go ahead and create some love magic. He gonna do a complete 360. He's gonna be calling me baby. Just like it.
If that person made you suffer, make him suffer too with this ritual.
If I was a guy, this would be very scary and alarming to me, but as a Christian male, I wouldn't be afraid because like I said, we are all very well aware as Christians that this stuff is going on and it is no power to the Holy Spirit. The worship and seeking of supernatural powers other than God has been around since the beginning of time. Satan has used witchcraft to prevent people from finding spirituality in God alone. And like the Bible also says, there is nothing new under the sun. So the fact that witch talk is popping in 2025 is not really that surprising. But when I go to share this stuff with my parents, anybody older in my life, explaining to them how many people are actually practicing witchcraft, that these celebrities are doing it, that the neighbors are probably doing it, they look at me like I have 3 heads, you guys. They can't wrap their heads around the fact that this is going on, yet Gen Z is already so desensitized to it. It's normal. It's not a big deal. In fact, it has become an aesthetic. But while we don't have an exact percentage of how many Gen Zers and millennials are practicing witchcraft, we can look at the terrifying fact and reality that Witch Talk has more than 45 billion views on TikTok. I say this because it really makes you wonder, what are the odds that I find myself in a relationship with somebody that practices witchcraft, or anyone for that matter? If your coworker is practicing witchcraft, if your aunt is practicing witchcraft, so many people are messing with this stuff. And how I even stumbled on this in the first place was because I cannot escape this Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber drama on my TikTok feed. No matter how many times I click not interested, it just keeps finding its way back to me. And I was bored and I went down this whole Hailey Bieber conspiracy rabbit hole where people are claiming that she allegedly got Justin Bieber to fall in love with her through witchcraft. Here's a quick look at that.
So we found a video of Justin Bieber's wife, Hailey Bieber, coming out saying that she did witchcraft to get Justin Bieber.
This is a little tincture potion that I got. I would say probably when I was around 12, my dad flew me to go meet with this witch who lived in the mountains, and she made this specifically for me. She told me that it would make a young Canadian pop star fall in love with me.
We also see different pictures like this. We see her messing with different crystals like this.
Also, another celebrity that my subscribers watching will already be well aware of, which is Jennifer Lopez. Her ex-husband, Ojani Noah, alleges J-Lo used voodoo to cast spells on him and insists her former fiance, Sean Diddy Combs, her second husband, Chris Judd, and Mark Anthony have also been victims. Also, Katy Perry claims she did witchcraft to hook, line, and sink Orlando Bloom. And guess what, you guys? These are great examples for us to look at how deceiving witchcraft is.
So we understand that if somebody does witchcraft to get a man, they may get him, but that happiness will not last, that joy will not last. Sooner or later, they will be tormented, and the energy inside of them will be drained.
It seems like a great idea at first, but then it crashes and it burns. Just like anything the devil has to offer you, it doesn't last. But aside from all that, even as a Christian, somebody who has lived in the world before, I could see myself not knowing Jesus and being enticed, being attracted to the idea of wanting to cast a spell. I can't tell you how many times I've wanted a specific guy to like me that just didn't, and how many times I wanted a relationship to work out that just wouldn't. And if I had this shiny little golden ticket waved in front of my face saying it could all be yours if you just do X, Y, and Z, sadly and embarrassingly, I will admit that I could definitely see myself doing this to a boy that I like, especially seeing how it is working and my underdeveloped brain in my early 20s. And that's honestly the sad part about all of this, is that most of these girls do not know any better. And some of them are facing real heartbreak. Then they stumbled upon an influencer doing this on their TikTok feed, someone who made it look trendy and cute to be able to say they are just being spiritual. But the reality is that the spirits that you are playing with are dark spirits. Yet so many will defend this and say that witchcraft is not evil. Guys, if that's you, this movement on Witch Talk should be verification for you of how evil and wicked witchcraft is. And you want to know why? Because this was really eye-opening for me diving into this topic. Because you are taking the most beautiful and indescribable feeling that us as humans on this earth experience, and that is love. And you are perverting it. Love is patient and it's kind and it protects. Love isn't forcing somebody to do something that they don't want to do. It doesn't manipulate and dishonor. It doesn't deceive or destroy. And this is why God hates this stuff, you guys, because it is not from him. God is love. That is why the devil takes something as beautiful and sacred and holy as love and perverts it. The fate of those who give themselves over to these things is eternal separation from God, because he ain't having none of that, okay? None of that is coming near the New Jerusalem because it destroys. And I love how the article about J-Lo allegedly using voodoo on her ex-husbands, it refers to those men as victims, and that is exactly what they are. These men can't even protect themselves. The only way to be protected and to be warned about who these girls are before you even make it to the second date is with the Holy Spirit. Because even my girls watching this video makes you wonder, you know, what if you have an enemy? I know that I had so many in high school. And I could only imagine if this stuff was as prevalent back then as it is now, I am sure I probably would have had a girl or two practicing spells and lighting candles about me in their room. And that just made me think of that scene in White Chicks. That was a planted seed in the minds of so many girls. I just now realized that filming this video, that if you don't like someone and somebody is bullying you or somebody is being mean to you, you can ruin their lives. But to close out this video, I just want to highlight on the fact that, guys, as Christians, we need to be so careful who we date, and we need to be led by the Holy Spirit. We need to be asking for God's guidance when it comes to the relationships that we are looking to be in. I personally shared my testimony on that just 2 months after I gave my life to Jesus. Somebody was sent in my life, and he was not sent by God. So I'll let you do the math. Who do you think sent this person into my life? Love is blinding and love is captivating, and the heart is the most deceitful thing in our bodies. Do not be led astray by your heart. If someone is sent by God, that person will value purity with you. That person will value God's truth above all else. Do not get yourself in a relationship with somebody that is not rooted in God. As we have verified in this video, things can get really messy and really dark really fast. God bless you guys. I pray that you enjoyed this.
Well, that creator was interesting. Interesting responses in the chat. I agree with a lot of what was said. Cecil said, if you need witchcraft for a man to commit to you, then you're the problem. Yeah. When I was a witch, I didn't cast spells very often. I can think, usually the spells that I cast were for money. But I was warned like very early on that you don't want to mess around with love spells. And for me too, I just always felt like if they're not already attracted to me, if they don't want to be with me already, if I'm not able to attract them just with who I am, then they don't belong in my life. You know what I mean? Like it never made sense to me that you should try to like dominate someone in that way or get them to like you if they didn't. I mean, I don't know. It always seemed like something you didn't want to mess with. Maybe I thought it was too sacred to profane in that way. I don't know exactly what I thought, but I also heard horror stories of like women casting spells on guys that they liked, and then the guy becomes obsessed with them and like kills them, you know, or they want to get away from the guy because he's like insane about them and they can't. Or like I just heard stories like that. Yeah, that's true. That is true. So I don't know. I guess those kind of stories always stuck with me, but it also made sense. Like, I don't know what to say. How to protect yourself. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Listen to God's word. Play hymns. Praise God every day. That's all I can say. I don't know. Wear a cross, you know, so that you always have that just reminding you. It's always, also, it helps identify you, and it spooks people or makes them uncomfortable. And it often will, the thing about the cross that's protective is that people will see it and they will often like react, especially very evil people. There will be like when they notice it, there's a quick reaction that you will see. Yeah, exactly. Or it just sets into emotion. It sets into motion a series of events that is out of your control. That's the other thing. Or like you may find that you're wrong in time, you know? Because again, yeah, human beings, especially when you're angry, you're in your feelings, you're not rational. So you're doing something to hurt someone and you could be the one that's wrong. you know, or you could just be like not seeing things clearly. And then look, you went and hurt someone and you have to like live with that. Even if like, I don't know if it comes back at you exactly like that. I don't know if that's exactly true. I do know that it's really wicked, and I don't wear a cross because too many hoes wear them and I don't want to be grouped with them. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I mean, I've just noticed it's helpful in a subtle way, like where people that are very evil and who are into especially witchcraft will have a weird response. That's, just makes you aware of maybe who you're dealing with or talking to. But I mean, people are kind of easy to read anyway, wicked people tend to like, it's not hard to see, you'll see signs of it in other ways, like, but it is weird. And to think about it, like TikTok, we have like younger people on TikTok, and when I was a little, witch, you kind of had to dig in order to like get the information, you had to go find books and stuff and like do research. And now it's like these witches just put it all out there. Oh, here's how to do a spell. It's like, it's ramping up, like the evil's ramping up. Like I had to cultivate the evil, but these girls, they can get like into it so fast. Is that the name of the video, Yoda? Nicio, oh my God. I mean, it's become so normalized, but it isn't normal. And it is concerning. It is something to be aware of if you're a man. I mean, and I've talked to many men who've dated witches, or like, who was it in it? Was it Nicio in the chat? Maybe, and if I'm wrong, correct me, but said that his ex was doing domination magic on him. And that's a big with the witches. No, leave me alone. Why do you wear a bullet? Why do you wear that on your face? It's so weird. You're getting kicked. I don't want to see your wiener, weirdo. Sorry, guys. There's this guy that keeps trying to come in here, and he wears like a mask, like a balaclava type of mask on his face, and shows his dick. It's really creepy. No, leave me alone. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I am kicking. I am not looking. Why? I don't deserve this. I know. It's so nasty. Especially like, I come here, I want to have a nice time, talk to people. I know. You think he's an Antifa, maybe? Yeah, you're right, Jado. Nicio, oh my goodness. I guess that's right. I guess you're right about that. There's a nude beach near here. It's like on Suavi's Island. I've never been though, because I don't really want to go to a nude beach. I don't know, Adriana. I'm sure his dad would be proud of him. Yeah. Okay. So like, yeah, they these I was talking about these witches, like they they want to dominate and will ultimately destroy a man. Like they really all right. Gotta ban this weirdo. All right, guys. You gotta authenticate if you want to come in now. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably not his glizzy. You're right, Keysmo. Tried to come in again just now. Pray for me, guys. I don't want to see some random guy's wiener. It's awful. It's awful. Like, why? You know, I don't like it. Like, why are you doing it? It's just, it obviously upsets me. It makes me uncomfortable. Like, why? I don't get it. I noticed the Christian girl had a Libra sign tattooed on her wrist. So that was interesting. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That too. Like there's a something about the mentality. Um, okay, so you know who she is. She used to have an OnlyFans. And she pivoted to making Christian content. Okay, that's interesting. What do y'all think about that? Like, I have mixed feelings. Like, I guess all she knows how to do is make online content. But it's kind of like, why don't you just. Because there are other women that, like, you know, who are ex, like, occultists or, like, ex whatever, and they make content. But you can tell it's, like, not their main gig. And it's, like, not, you know, they're not, that was very, like, professional, you know, I'll just say that about the video. Very professionally done, very polished. And it's like, in a sense, that's a good thing. It gets a message across, but it's the thing with like overcoming something like prostitution. Ugh, he's trying again, guys. Smeagol Meagle. What a gross guy. What do you think about that? I don't know, seeking attention. I just think they're seeking easy money and they don't want to like actually humble themselves and get a normal job. You know what I mean? I think that's the issue with it that I have, because prostitutes are all into like big, quick, easy money. Not that YouTubing, like if you're doing it full time, it is like, it's difficult. It is work to do all the editing and, you know, time you put in it and effort. I don't want to say that's not real work, but I think like somebody who's exiting prostitution, um, it's not a good thing for them to be in like the public eye that much. It's not a good thing for them to. It's just, you know, you should try to humble yourself and have a like more basic, like quiet life. You shouldn't be, if you had all these like guys simping for you, and now you have, like, you're just changing kind of like, it's not that different. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know that you would have to be completely private. Like, I don't expect somebody to completely get rid of their social media and stuff, but like, um, yeah, it does. There is something grifty about it. You know, there is something like, also like Christianity should not, I don't know, like, it shouldn't be your source of income. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, maybe in a certain sense, like there are people that are missionaries and stuff. They do get paid, or like preachers and that people who work for a church or something. But like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me. Like, Cecil, this is quite a comment. What do y'all think about this comment? I can't wrap my mind around how you can show your face in public after being a prostitute. I mean, that's the thing too. Like, where is your, like, how do I say this delicately? Where's the shame? You know, where is the shame? Like, where is the sense of like contriteness? Like, if your heart has truly changed, would you be seeking all this attention? Would you want to be in the public eye? Like, wouldn't you want to go live a quiet life and not have so many eyes on you? You know? I don't know, but maybe it's all they know how to do and it's something they're only doing for a time. So I can't really fully, I don't know. These are just suspicions that get worked up in me, you know, and you kind of just need to let, I don't know, things work out. Fat shaming is the same way. Fat shaming is the same way. Hmm. Hmm. I have no idea. He's wearing a balaclava. I assume they're brown though. Hmm. Hmm. How do you, I mean, how do we really know how we would feel if we'd been prostitutes? I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. Dang, called out. Called out. I know, I feel like I'm speculating too. But I do, yeah, I do feel like, where is the shame? Like, where is the, I don't know though, but I feel ashamed of like having been involved in witchcraft and I'm up here like talking about it. But I don't know. I'm also just kind of trying to do it in the most normal way possible and not like make it into a grift, you know? What up? Believe on the Lord Jesus Christ. Shame is a circular cycle of bondage from Satan. Oh, you're right about that. Laura Payne for Cash says Judaism is witchcraft. Is Judaism witchcraft? Ooh. I mean, I get like you shouldn't like let shame hold you back from speaking the truth when it is necessary, or from like, you know, I don't know, but I also think there is something to like, it's difficult. I believe in redemption. I believe that people can be redeemed, and I believe that people can change, and that people have we have a responsibility and right to let people do that, however messy they do that. It's just that we're just wondering, thinking, speculating. I'm not condemning this woman. I don't know what her story is. I don't know how she got into what she's doing now. That is true. I actually had an attack the other day where I invoked Christ and it stopped. It was quite interesting. I mean, I had faith it would be, and it did, but it was like, but we're all like, we overcome one evil and then we have others to overcome. It's like a never ending cycle, isn't it? Man, we got a lot of like stuff about the Jews in today's stream. I don't know. I feel like I don't know how to respond to that stuff sometimes, like, because I don't know. Obviously, I have friends that are Jews, and it's like I know they're not involved in child sacrifice. So I'm like, how do I like? I mean, I guess I don't know, but I don't know that any of you aren't either. It says directly in the Bible that you're not to do that. The IDK. Yeah, that is difficult because you can't ever really expunge it, you know. That's the thing, you can't ever really expunge it. Once it's made and out there, it's out there. Oh yeah, I did hear about your grandpa. Sorry, I want to say sorry. I know it's been hard on you and your family, so I'm wishing you well. I hope everything's going well and that you're a comfort to each other at this time, and that his memory is, going to be strong and hold you through, and that you'll in time just remember the love that you had for him and how it helped you grow as a person. It's hard losing someone you love like that, especially our grandparents, such special people. the best thing you can give Judaizers is the same thing to Gentiles. Give them the good news of Jesus Christ, and then they can be Messianic Jews. Messy Jews? I know some messy Jews. Because people save it, you know, this, especially if they were on OF, people are saving that to their own hard drives and uploading it elsewhere. And especially like if a woman comes out and says anything against porn, then people are definitely sharing her porn because they don't ever want it to go away. Like if a woman comes out and is like, this stuff is evil, wicked, this industry is soulless and evil. If a woman is out there saying things like that, you better believe people are sharing her pornography en masse. You know, or porn made of her. You know, it's like, I mean, they do, you know, like, remember, even if a woman is like they did it with like Dr. Laura, and I probably shouldn't have even said that because now if anybody hasn't seen it, they're going to go look for it. You know what I mean? You can't, even if you try to scrub it yourself, you can take down the stuff you've done, but people save it and they're going to share it, you know? I mean, pornography, people that are into it and they have like, they spend a lot of time on their hobby and they archive it. So like, I don't think a lot of these women that get into this even know how insane fans of porn are. Like they are. They're some of the like most I don't know, scummy people obviously, but just like they keep things. They keep it as much as they can. Well, right on. My kids will only watch Woody Allen films. Ugh, Woody Allen. Speaking of porn, a lot of his films have really awful things going on. I mean, is it any different? I don't like, we're talking speculation about this woman. I'm not judging or condemning her in any way. I don't know how she got into what she's doing. I'm just thinking like, you know, she's not the only one, you know, she's not the only woman that's like gone from like an OF model to a Christian influencer. Also, like, what is that even, a Christian influencer? I worry about that as well. Like, is it a lifestyle we're trying to influence? Maybe it is to a certain degree. I don't know. We're just thinking, like, please give us some grace. Like, nobody's like condemning her. Well, maybe Adriana is a little bit. I know he did. That was so mean. Yeah, I saw something. There was that woman, Lil Tay. I don't know who she is. Well, I have a vague idea now. I guess she was famous before she did this. But when she turned 18, she was like, "Oh, here," or she like was like, "Should I start an OF?" And then she dropped it the minute she turned 18, and like she got like a ton of people on it immediately and made so much money. I saw she was out recently saying that if you're working after the age of 25, that you're, what did she say? A failure. If you're a woman working after the age of 25, you're a failure. And it was like, now this young woman has been failed by so many people. Like, she's only 18. She just has made all this easy money showing her nudity to the world, her something that should be private, to everyone. And she's out here saying stuff like that. She's just like, she's been failed. She has been failed by her family. That's all I can say. Like, yeah. Yeah, not Andy Dick. Not Andy Dick. Andy Warhol. I have no idea. Like, I don't really know. I feel like we've talked about this before. I never have, like, she unsubbed and rebuked me as a devil. What? Is this the woman that's, like, capitalizing on her looks? How does she monetize her looks? Does she do, like, beauty influencer? Shut up, Gizmo. No. Stop. Yeah. That's true. That's true. And, like, what is the root sin, too? Because we can talk about, like, I don't even think with a lot of, like, prostitutes that the sin is that they really need to overcome is lust, A lot of the times it's like pride, it's greed, wanting that easy money, thinking that, well, I mean, I don't know. I've known a number of women who were, like, sex workers of some kind, and they could not they had this whole, like, mindset worked out and morality worked out where they justified what they were doing because they thought of it as more moral, in their mind, that they were somehow, like, gaming an evil system. I don't know if it was some kind of, like, pseudo feminism they had where they thought, in this world where women are this, I'm, like, actually, turning it on its head, and I'm, like, wronging the rights of the world, where women give everything away for free. Here I am, like, expecting to be monetized, and instead of, like, going and selling my soul to, like, work a job and live a humble little life, like, I'm making quick money and only having to do this much work, and, like, they had this mindset, and it's like not all of them had that mindset. Some of them were hardworking people who had discipline, and who could, put themselves to the test. But, like, a lot of them, like, really didn't have that ability, per se. And so, like, they weren't even lustful. They weren't, it's not as if a lot of them were very asexual people, to be honest. That was a really interesting paradox of it. Like, they would be sex workers, but intimacy was something that they just didn't have a desire for. Like sex was just they were totally removed from being able to enjoy it, you know, because they're all in their head about it. I don't know. I'm just thinking, you know, people think this is where pride comes in. We think we can create our own moral system outside of what God has determined is good. And we think we know better what is good than what God has told us is good. And what God has not only told us, but proven through time is good. We still think we know better. And that's the pride. So that's one that's hard to overcome. Anyway, interesting comments. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, well, and it's, yeah, you get addicted to making like a lot of money really quick that you don't want to go and like work a normal job. You don't want to like, it just, the idea of it, like you're like, when you know what's out there, but it comes with a cost. You know, it does, the devil, the devil's games comes with a cost. I don't know. I like red lipstick. Don't come for me. I'm wearing nude lipstick today. But I like makeup, so I don't know. Maybe I have more growth to do as a Christian woman. I also feel like though I spent so many years not being feminine at all, like kind of like it's just so nice for me to sit and like do my makeup and like do it really elaborately. Cleavage, sheer, red lipstick, skin tight clothes. Okay, I was thinking like maybe, okay. She's marketing herself that way. I know. I mean, well, think about it. Are you poor though? Think about what you have. You have a roof over your head. You've got food. You've got you've got water. You've got like heating and cooling. Like we don't count how like rich we are compared to like what most of the world. Think of all the blessings you have. I don't know. Like it's when you really know how poor people are, people are spoiled and they take for granted the abundance all around them, you know. Myself included, we all do that. We all take for granted the amount of abundance there is around us and the riches that we live with that, you know. Yeah. I don't know. It could never be me. I never had it in my temperament, I guess, to go down that line, you know. Although they try to recruit you, like that's the other thing too, like with witches, with people that are in like lifestyles like that, they want to like bring you into their world a lot of the time. The devil like uses those people to try and trap you, and like they'll make it sound more attractive than it is. They'll be like, oh, you can make all this money, you have all this control, you don't have to work this much. It's like all the things the devil promises. But like let me tell you, like even if they had money and they had like all these like fun experiences, it came with a cost. Like for all of them, I can see it came with a cost, and it was never a cost that I thought was worth any of that. And I know what's possible, and I know that you can make things happen for yourself. You know, if you want to have experiences, you don't like, if you want to travel, if you want to do this other stuff with your life, if you want to, you know, maybe one day own property, you can do it in time, you know? You can do it in time. You don't have to like, you don't have to do all that. You just need to wait and be patient and like, you know, put the time in and invest properly. And I don't know. Oh, that'd be cute, wouldn't it? I think people, you know what? It's another thing that really creeps me out. People who monetize their animals. There are so many people who have pets and like, you know, they make social media accounts for the pets and it's all just to monetize that animal. Like it's, yeah, I feel weird about that too. Like, and some of it's pornographic, I think. Like maybe it's not like, sometimes it is, because sometimes people will put their like animals in like weird, I don't know, outfits and like, you know, make little sexual comments about them that are like funny, but you know, kind of, but like also it's just like it's like you're putting your like loved one that's under your care, like your animal, you're turning them into like another source of income. Maybe I'm the stupid one, but I could never do that to Nero. Like Nero is a person to me, you know. I know he's not a human being, but I respect his individuality too much to like pimp him out like that. Like selling it, or not selling, but like posting an occasional picture of him, or if he pops up, you know, and visits, that's one thing. But I could never like have a whole social media of him just like exposing him like that, you know. It ain't right. Oh dang. That's a good comment. Oh wow, I haven't worn white lipstick in a long time. Probably not since the 90s, not since like middle school, like late 90s. I remember doing it. Like I had some white lipstick. Dang, I don't know who Frank Caprio is, but rest in peace. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, it has to be something deeper than that. It does. It has to be something deeper than just like, this person looks good. I mean, okay. How do they make you feel when you listen to them? Are they feeding something other than like your eyes? It is tough though, because this is a visual medium, you know. And I have rules about it too, because like I don't know. I guess I have certain standards for myself. Like I won't appear on camera looking a certain way. I just refuse. Because there are many like content creators that don't care. They'll get up and they're in their pajamas and they're like wearing bonnets and like looking like who did it and why. And I feel like I'm not going to get on camera unless I'm put together and polished to a certain degree. that's just to me about like having standards for yourself. I don't go out in public looking like that, so I'm not going to record a video of myself looking like that, you know, if that makes sense. If I'm not going to appear in public, because I see this as being public, you know, I want to look, you look presentable when you go in public. Just, and I feel like you should do the same when you're, you know, on your little YouTube channel. So yeah, but that was a joke. That was Latin A though. Like that was, I didn't get any donations either. I know. I mean, I do like some of those animal channels too. So start his own TikTok. I hate TikTok. I'm on TikTok. I've made like a few videos on TikTok. Oh, okay. Yeah, time her out. She's out of control. I don't know. I've come up on here without makeup on a couple of times. So it's not really that per se. I'm more likely to come up on camera. I guess I am more likely to come on camera than I am to go out in person without makeup on. It's just about standards too, because I don't know. I feel like in society, standards have just slipped so bad. People go out not like properly dressed, or they don't care about, you know, how they present themselves to other people. And for me, it's just always been kind of important to look pulled together and proper. You never know who you're going to run into, and I want to look my best, you know. And also, it's just for me, it like helps me feel better as a person, you know. If I wasn't doing that every day, I would feel like so negative. Because investing time in yourself makes you feel better. Interesting conversations tonight, guys. But you know what? It's almost my bedtime. I got 2 minutes till bedtime, and I'm still up, dressed, full face and makeup on. I need to go. But thank you for being here with me. Thanks for the people who popped on. We had Midnight Sparkle, Wild Heart, Zenny. Am I missing anyone? Did anyone else come up and visit with me? I don't remember. Well, anyway, fun to be here. I'm sad Maina didn't show up. She's the one who was asking me to go live, and then she didn't even show up. Whatever. But I'll see y'all around. Maybe I'll see you in chat tomorrow, some of you, or just around these internets. And I'll probably be doing a new book starting soon, so look forward to that. And yeah, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.